Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. The Clippers looking for a strong start to this road trip.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
Now, here's Zubac. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Now here's Paul for the three, and with the rebound.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
To the inside, Zubac, and the rejection by Ayton. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's the three. He's off on that one. And here's Los Angeles. Down low. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Here's George, following the basket by Chris Paul. Man, the shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
To the paint, Ayton in the corner. Off target with his three. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Leonard on the wing. Pass to George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant. Over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
Now here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Covington.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Paul George drops in the tray. George has got 5 points so far.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Inside, the wide open look for Durant. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, T.J. Warren.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Here's George. And the wide-open shot for Morris. His three-pointers off the mark. Durant with it. Now Covington defending. And finished off by KD.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
For three, Ross. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And that ties it up. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Robert Covington
drains the three-pointer.
A knockdown threat from deep. Covington hasn't seen a three he doesn't like.
Here's Baisley. Another three for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Outside Covington. Nobody near George. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Booker. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Here's Covington. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead. As
the Clippers 12. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
we welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And the jam by Ross.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Fires from deep. That's tipped and taken away by Paul. That's to Biyombo. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. Now, here's Warren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Biyombo. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right side, Westbrook. Cloak loose. And stolen by Biyombo. Here's Warren. Into the lane. Here's Baisley. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Highland. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Offensive rebound. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for Phoenix.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And there it is for him. KD's got 5 points so far.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
Here's George. And the rejection by Ayton. Durant inside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. And Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Morris, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. A wide open look here for Craig. And the Suns miss again. On the wing, Morris. Pass to Zubac. And Durant sends it back.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a one-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. It's game one of a three-game road trip. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
On the wing, Morris. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Zubac. And he lays it straight in. Zubac has got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
One of the deadliest shooters in league history. KD especially on the catch and shoot.
Pass to man. It's tipped. Here he goes. And he slams it one-handed.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Morris, no good. Suns leading by 3. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Booker in the corner. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's George for 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The Suns leading. Over in the corner, Warren. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Leonard on the wing. Over Ross. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Pass to Ross.
2 minutes.
Booker with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
George from deep three-point land. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Leonard. Pass to man. The shot misses. Good D by Booker. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Ross with the steal. Biyombo with it. Leonard picks him up. Booker looking around. And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Booker left side. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Suns making a change here. Clippers trail by 15. Westbrook scanning the floor. He takes it in. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .24 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot to stop the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Assertive play from Russell Westbrook inside, earning himself a foul off the close defense.
The Suns making a change here.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Paul driving to the basket. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, leading by 17. And we're And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Clippers trail by 17. Right side, Batum. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Highland from outside the arc. Takes a three. They get it again. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Outside Durant. Here's Ayton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Powell. Outside Batum. Paul with the steal. It's blocked.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
They get a hand on it. Back to Westbrook. Let's go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Booker outside. Here's Ayton. Up and in on the layup. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Powell, no one around him. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Warren. And here is Durant. There's the triple. Plumlee with the rebound. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Warren.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's KD. Good, nice job down low. And the Suns lead by 19.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers. Bounce pass from Paul. Now Kevin Durant. Ayton wide open. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Payne gets a wide-open look. No good from outside. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gordon. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And the Clippers making a change here. Payne with it. Pass to Baszler. 5 to shoot. Phoenix no good that time either.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Outside Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
Picked away. And here's Payne. Pass to Lee. To the right side. So it's the Suns winning easily here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just